Okay, after you've installed VersaWorks and you have the drivers for the printer and the utility installed, you'll then go ahead and connect the printer to your PC with the USB cord provided. Once that's done and you open up VersaWorks, a little box called Printer Settings will open up here. This will list any printers that you have that are Roland's. So if you have another VersaCam or maybe another BN-20, they would be listed here. Since we are going through a USB cord and not an Ethernet cord, we'll click on the USB option here under port. And then under the port tab, you can see I have a couple different items in my USB ports. So if I go ahead and select the first one and verify it, and it says right here device not found or status not acquired, I know that that's not the printer itself. That might be something else. That might be a mouse, another printer, who knows. So what we'll do is, go through them, make sure you try and find the correct one. Obviously this one isn't either. And right there, that's the BN-20. So it automatically recognized it, says the model name for Studio BN-20, what firmware version, your serial number, and it says ready to print. After that, you'll go ahead and hit apply. And you can see that popped up under your printer list now. Then you'll go ahead and hit OK. And we have VersaWorks up. If you look in the top left corner here, it says status ready to print. So we know that the drivers are operating, everything's communicating well, and we're good to go. There's one thing that you can change in here under preferences. This is where you can change what language you want it in, how you want the units measured out. I personally care for inches on that. You can, under Roland at Net, this is where we want to check for updates. We don't necessarily need to check for updates every launch, but maybe every week or once a month will suffice. That way, if there's any new updates to VersaWorks, you could take advantage of those features. Normally, this would be set to download updates for all languages. I don't recommend doing that. It might bog down the system a little bit, and the update could take longer. You just need your language that you normally use, what's under the settings in general here, and then download the media and color profiles. But you don't have to download all available updates because you won't need all available updates. The only ones you'll need are for your current printer model and ink type. You can also, under multiple printer support, this is if you had another printer, you can show jobs for all of your printers, or you can just show the jobs for the printer you selected in these settings. Now, we do have other videos explaining the walkthrough and operation of VersaWorks, but this was ultimately just to get you set up so you're communicating properly, which ports to select, and maybe to change a bit of the preferences just so you can get set up to your liking. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check out other videos on StahlsTV.com.